This is Uncut Podcast hosted by Ada and Nelu. Hey guys, so today's convo is actually a very interesting one because there's a thin line, right, between what we're about to discuss today. Like there's a very thin line.
Yeah.
Okay, let me.
And you know, for the first time, I didn't have a definite answer.
Yes.
Like when I read
right?
it, I didn't have a definite answer. Like, oh, sorry.
Your phone. Okay, so basically, someone sent this to our email, and she was like, "Dear Ada and Nelu, I'm one of your subscribers, and I came across a tweet about parenting, which generated a lot of conversations, and was wondering if you can discuss it on Ada and Nelu Uncut, okay? It would be great to know what others think about it. I look forward to your response and would be very grateful." Then she sent in the screenshot of the tweet, which reads, correct me if I'm wrong, guys. If I live with a relative's child for whatever reason, and I buy my child an iPhone, and I buy my other child any other phone, does it make me a horrible person? So other child here is the relative's child, right? Does it make me a horrible person? So in case you didn't get that, I want to explain in case they don't get it.
Okay, so she's just asking that if you have a relative's child living with you, and you know you have your own children as well, and then you buy something for your child and buy a different one, basically
an iPhone. You buy an iPhone for your child and like an iPhone 13, and then buy a Samsung A4 whatever for the child. Does that make you a wicked person? You want to go first?
That's why I said I didn't have a definite answer, because at the end of the day, I think intention is part of, you know, the problem here, right?
How? Explain yourself, sis.
Okay, so for instance, if I had the money to afford 2 iPhone 13 and I bought a different one for my relative's child, because it's my relative's child, I don't want it to have the same thing my child has, please. Then it's somehow, okay, even yourself, you know that in your mind there was something going on in your mind when you were making that decision. But if I can afford an iPhone 13 for my child, but I can't really afford for this other child, but okay, I don't want it to be phone-less, let me now buy you something less. Then I understand, because at the same time I don't want, because I have my relative's child in my house, I won't give my child the best. Do you get? So I don't know, in my own case, if it was me, okay, I'll buy the same thing for them, especially if the person is living with me. I'll buy the same thing for my child and, you know, my relative's child. But again, people are different. People's reasoning are different. I don't know. I can't say. I don't have a definite answer. If it's you, what will you do? Or what do you think, basically?
I'm just laughing because I actually relate with this a lot. But the thing is, from where I'm coming from right now, this person that bought her child an iPhone and bought the relative child another phone, she's an amazing person. I'm telling you the truth. Like, she's actually an amazing person. First of all, a lot of people will not even look at that other child to even buy shit for. That's number one. Yeah. And number two, for her to do that, is already that she's already very thoughtful. Like, I don't want her to feel left out, or I don't want the child to feel left out. I don't want the child to, you know, feel unloved or like, you know, they're, what's it called? Like they're not a part of the family. So and you're forgetting that kids don't know the worth of iPhone and other phone. So both
but
of
it
them
depends on the kids, though.
Yeah, like
on the age of the kids.
Even my kids now, it depends on the age. Maybe even if it's 13 and 14, the truth is that as a person, as that relative child, and if the person is, it's like, it's obvious their relatives, they know who their parents are, and they know they're there temporarily, like they are not living with you permanently. If they're living with you permanently and you're raising them like your own, is a different case. But if they're there like for a few months and you just, I think that's what it insinuates, because it's not, it didn't seem like it was a permanent arrangement. But anyways, if they're there for a few months, you don't have to buy the phone. But for you to buy it, for me, it's like, it says a lot about the person. You're thoughtful at the very least, and I don't have any problem with that. Like, there are wicked people in this life. They will not give you phone. They're not going to give you
give anything at all. It's true. Do you know me? In my head, the wickedness is that I didn't buy you the same phone with my child.
No, it's not wickedness.
But actually, the real wickedness is,
because I know me, I would even appreciate the thought a lot. Like, being left out sucks. Like, it sucks a whole lot. Like, I know. So See, even if you buy your child an iPhone and give me Samsung, 50k Samsung or
Techno
or 10k
uh-huh.
Techno, thank you. It's better because the truth is that with that phone, I can still access the internet. I can still chat with my friends. I can do things. And in me living with you as that relative's child, I know I'm not your child.
Yeah.
So you would just appreciate that one.
Yeah.
But is being left out completely, I feel like that's the bigger problem.
Another thing I've realized about some of these living arrangements, somebody is always feeling left out or feeling bad or feeling,
it's usually the person living with you. Relative's child is always feeling alone, left out, bad, not included. And the truth is that it's always because they are treated that way.
Yes.
But what I want to say in defense now is not sometimes do you know now as an adult thinking about some things, it's not easy to 100% treat someone the way you treat your kids. You're not wicked. Let's establish something. Some people are very wicked.
Yeah, that one
that's
self-dig.
That's fact. But like in, let's say your case now, you're not a wicked person. My kids can come here and you go out and buy, what will I use as an example? Say something that your children like so much, you buy extra and you can give my kids, share this one. They're not left out. It's just that I won't even mind as their mom. I don't expect you to, how do I put it? As long as they are not left out.
Your kids is not really a good example in this for me.
I'm just giving an example. I know you always do exactly the same thing. Of course, but I'm just saying, me as their mom, I won't actually feel bad because I get it. I know you, and I know you're not wicked. And I know, like you said, for you to give them a plate to share, why you give your kids a plate, it means that maybe it's something they don't even like, or I don't know how to put it. The thought matters. That's why I said what I said at the beginning, like the fact that they thought about that person at all. It matters a whole lot more than anything, because a lot of people won't even include you at all.
But another conversation that I want us to even have is about a relative's child living with you long term, permanently. It's not easy.
It's not easy. You know the thing, like now as an adult, right, when I'm looking at situations like that, I understand a lot of things that happened like growing up. Because I'm thinking of myself now. I can't even imagine. I'm laughing because it ain't gonna happen. I can't even imagine my husband coming back one day say, this is my brother's child. He'll be living with us from now on.
As a forever ever. Like no end sister's child. No end date.
But no, that's not even the issue. Without me having a choice in the matter, you're not going to turn away your husband's nephew or niece or whatever. Without me having a choice in the matter. Clearly, I'm an intentional person. I'm going to be very intentional not to be wicked or not to include you and everything. But sometimes things happen. So you're like,
I get.
Things will just happen. It's not easy doing it in the long run. But it's not an excuse to be wicked to a child.
Exactly.
It's not an excuse to not include the kids or treat them differently or make it so obvious that you so love your children and they are just not welcome in your house. It's not an excuse, but it's difficult, and I acknowledge that.
Because me, I always say, if you're not going to treat that child well, don't agree for that child to stay in your house. Especially because it's not the child's fault.
Imagine your sister's kids now needing a place to stay.
But I won't maltreat my sister's kids.
No, I'm just saying, like, imagine your husband now saying, no, I don't accept them to live here. It's just like what you just tried to say. Don't accept for them to live here. It's not possible. Like, it's not possible. If it's your husband's family or your family,
okay,
like,
it's true, I get.
Their kids, they didn't do anything.
Don't adjust
they didn't
yourself
have anybody.
now. Adjust, because for me, I is that maltreating kids I don't like. Like, why? There's no point. I don't know how to explain it. Some people even maltreat.
People maltreat their own kids.
But
people
that's true.
Abuse their own kids.
Some people maltreat kids just because of the kids' parents. I don't like your mom. I don't like your dad.
See, let me tell you, this is a very sensitive
topic for you, right?
Because let me tell you, I will not maltreat you, but I have the tendency of not having anything to do with a child I don't like their parents. Simple. I'm not even gonna lie. I won't maltreat you because you won't come to my house.
Okay,
you won't even be there in the first place. Because I don't trust myself enough to treat you normal. Do you get what I mean? I'm that kind of person that used to, like, every time I look at you, I'll be imagining your mother's face or your father's face. So it's like, I'm not going to bring you into my space. I'm being real. So I'm not going to bring you into my space because I'm not a bad person.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to purposely treat you bad. Even if you come, I'll be doing all those things I'm doing for my kids for, but at the back, I was looking at you like, your face like your mother. Come on, get out of this house, you know? That kind of thing, yes. Yeah. Like, you're so lucky.
Yeah, so lucky. If not, your mother doesn't deserve
your mother. Exactly.
Yeah,
so like,
and that anger is not worth it at the end of the day.
And we're humans. We're human beings. Sometimes it's hard to separate emotions. Have you not? I sent you something recently now. How they said the dopest is the stupidest things basically that break the dopest bonds. Human beings are very fragile. Like it's the smallest things. We don't know how to separate those things sometimes. We don't know how to deal with those issues separately sometimes. So we just keep transferring it and transferring it. Sometimes it transfers to kids and other people that shouldn't pay the price.
But unfortunately
it happens like that.
And then people that even send, or have to allow their kids go and stay with someone else, sometimes they themselves too don't even know how to appreciate what somebody's doing in their child's life.
Yes.
Sometimes they
feel entitled. Yes. And I hate entitlement. I detest entitlement so much. By entitlement, I mean even for my husband, my children, my friends, like not to talk of other people. Do you get what I mean? Like, you are entitled to things in my life, but you're not entitled to everything.
Yeah.
You're not entitled to my attention all the time. You're not entitled to a lot. I know you're entitled to some things, but not a lot of things.
Yeah. So, and even the ones you're entitled to, don't come and show me that you know you're entitled to them, because that's nice and annoying me.
Still show appreciation no matter what.
Because growing up, this one is a personal, like, it hits home because growing up, my mom was kind of person that was bringing in everybody. Uncle's child should go to the village. What are you doing? You finish school, you're not doing anything. Yeah, come, let me train you. Let me send you to school.
That's Adede's mom.
She likes all those. Instead of me to come and bring a stranger to come and do house help or to come and for me to help the person, let me bring uncle's child. Not even her own. No, my husband, my father's relatives' children. Okay, she'll bring them to the house. It never ended well. Yeah. Not one story ended well.
Because a lot of them, the truth is that a lot of people take advantage.
Yes. Especially, and I'm sorry to say, but especially with father's side, okay, it was always, it's our brother's house. Our brother, about people now, our brother's house, our brother's money, our brother's...
when I'm doing all those good and stuff, uncles and aunties are not included. Yeah. Your kids, yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they're innocent kids that shouldn't have to suffer. Yeah. But uncles and aunties, I'm sorry. Yeah. It's not your brother's house. It's not anybody's house. Get out of my house.
Let's see that our brother's thing. Why is she not? Do you know, it got to a stage where I had a cousin that my mom... we didn't have money then, okay? We grew up kind of poor, okay? So... she didn't have... I don't know why you don't believe when I tell you that.
She says, I'm just
we
like...
grew up kind of poor. Okay? We didn't have money for... Christmas clothes. She didn't have money to buy Christmas clothes for her kids, but she felt, let it not be that she didn't buy Christmas clothes for this one's child. That's how my mom used the last money she had and bought Christmas clothes for that guy. Imagine your kids at home now with their cousins and you buy only Christmas clothes for the cousin, not even your kids. Like, my mom was that sacrificial when it comes, but not even one story ended well. So the point is that from the people that brought their kids to our house, they exhibited so much ingratitude, ungratefulness, whatever. They were so ungrateful. So at the end of the day, realize that somebody living with your child is not easy. It's not easy. So
going back to the topic, if they buy the child any phone,
be happy.
It.
Yes.
For me, inclusiveness. What was the word? Inclusivity. Whatever. Being included is all that matters. Yeah. Like, if you ask, it's all that matters. If you ask me, one thing I would want in that situation is to be included. That's it. Don't come back and buy food for your kids and then just leave the
do you know, I'm the kind of person that I will not buy food for my kids because I don't want to buy for you. So
exactly,
if
I can't afford it, if I can't afford for everybody, like, we don't even do it to the people we live in now. Like, if I'm buying for everybody's eating, so like, don't be the kind of person that will do that. Or there are some people that even as you're growing, as you're becoming better success, it's paining them because you're not their child. Like, don't be that resentful. Like, if you know it's not something you can handle, the truth is that actually say it. I'd rather it causes problem for me and my husband and the person goes than being resentful and then, but it's not easy. Like, it's not easy. Like, it's a very sensitive conversation and just
there's so many
It's not
angles
straight.
to
There's
it.
so many angles.
Yeah, there's so many
There's
angles.
so many. There's some people that they bought, like they will even use their last card to buy this one, and they shouldn't have because they can't afford it. I might have planned for that my child for months, and then your baby will come. I shouldn't have, but there's some other people that can afford it and they won't do it. But you just have to understand the angle someone is coming
one
from.
of people that will carry, okay, that one is still house help, but it's related somehow.
Yeah.
Carry a house help and go to an eatery or whatever.
And not feed the person.
Like person. Like, must you carry the person?
Wickedness.
Must
that
you,
one is
must you even sit down there and eat? Like,
yes, that's pure wickedness.
He said, I'll leave you at home and carry my children and go and secretly
I don't
eat.
like people that treat people like that. Like, I can't be friends. Or if you're my family, I can't abandon you. But, like, I know you're like that. And like...
Yeah, because it just shows your mindset generally.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
But, yeah, what do you guys think? Let us know what you think. Because I think we've said it all.
Yeah.
It just... There's no straight, oh, she's wicked, or oh, she's not, or oh, she's nice, or oh, she's not. Like, it's not a straight answer. There's so many factors that are affecting the final result.
Yeah, exactly.
But let us know what you think, you guys.
Yeah, exactly. And let us know what you think about, relatives living with you long term. Can you do it? Or is it something that you feel, let us just stay, me and my family alone, no outsider, whatsoever. Let's know your thoughts in the comment section. And thank you so much for watching and listening.
Yes. We'll catch you guys in our next one, right?
Yeah. Bye.
Okay.